This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Philadelphia Eagles. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Check 33. 33. Hey, defense. Hey, defense, let's go.
The run there on first down, going to get him 5 up to the 30. You and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week, an unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
44's the mic. 44's the mic. We want it. Come on.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Party now. It's a party now. Hey, we got Mike T.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
Nice play, baby.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Mike. Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Stop here, D. 10's the mic. 10's the mic. I don't think. Check smash. Check smash. Mustang 19. Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10. Hey, they scared. They scared.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Eluding the pressure right. Going deep here for Watkins. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big connection on that one. 39 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running right, here's Sanders. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now they'll try the jet sweep here. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Now Sanders. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I go right at him with another momentum play. I go quickly, and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on third down.
Sanders, no signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Check 26.
They'll try to run with Sanders, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
They'll try to run with Sanders. He is marked down right about on top of that imaginary yellow line, but they say he's a bit short. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Going for it with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Check. Check, hot route. Hot. Slam.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, watch the leg. You go tight. You got tight.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Big edge. Watch out. Hey, alert 3.
Now they try the right side here. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
And let's pin the mirrors back.
Got 300. Check 20. Back north. 25. 35's the mic. Yeah, that's right.
Here's Rodgers to throw. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense, because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
handoff as they run left side. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a second down and 6.
It's just me and you. Mike 30.
Box it, box it, box it, box it.
It's coming this way, coming this way. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. Kill.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Here I come.
26.
Here I come. Here I come. Mike 35.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down.
Here I come.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
Check 31. Check 31.
Hey, check 26.
Check 13. Check 13.
Check.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Second and 10.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Get 300. Get 300. Gun.
Banjo.
Rodgers going to throw. Flushed out right. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Focus, defense, focus.
Out. Jump out.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
I'm coming.
To throw is Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point by McCain. Here in the second quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
Game time.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
44, Mike. 44 is the Mike. 44 is Mike. Check. Let's go, defense.
Here's Herbert. And the Packers give him nowhere to go. They bring him down. Jonathan Bernard Going to throw on third down with Herbert. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And this throw will be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
319.
Watch the pass. Here we go.
50.
Switch. Watch twist. Watch twist.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
319.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. Showing eight.
Go to 50.
Check 24. Hey, switch gears.
Slant.
You got to get moving, man. Man moving. You got to get that.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Watch twist. Switch.
On play action, Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Now Rodgers.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Tate. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Hey, 88.
Now it's Rodgers.
Here we go.
That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Watch the out.
Hey, 60 Bobcat. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Mike, check 33.
All day, dog. Hey, check Mike 30.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down.
I'm going back to you.
Sanders has it over the middle. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Stop your wife.
Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it front and back, working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
On third down, they turn to Sanders. Sanders, a first down, still going. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and the Packers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Keep in mind he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Get him. Check your hot read.
Hey, watch the edge, watch the edge.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score.
Do this.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's bring it.
And now here's a carry heading left. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
Back.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
In 18. 37. Go. Hey, Mike. Hey, we're going 37's the Mike. Mike 37.
It's our time. It's our time.
Hey, we're going 37's the Mike.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Check curls, check curls, check curls. Alert flare, alert flare.
Check 30. Check 30.
My game. Come on, baby, come on.
Yes, yes. Look again.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
319.
Situation. Let's go.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash.
Strong right. Strong right.
Six guy. Check six guy.
Check 4. Check 4. Look again.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
6 yards left on second down.
Over. 258. Let's go, baby.
Now a handoff looking right. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Blue 58.
Here we go.
35's the mic. You must.
Hey, check 26.
Mike 35. Mike 35.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Throwing is Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up fourth down. McCann's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Now, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now, he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Another run here with Sanders. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Watch the screen. Mike 4.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play there for Philly.
I can still hear it reverberate through this thick skull of mine. Crossing routes versus man-to-man coverage, it's a bad matchup for the defense. Those tend to work very well as they run away from a defender.
Got it. Ready? 33. Check Mike 33. Hey, check that. Street.
They'll run with Sanders. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Tighten up.
Once again with Sanders. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. For the lead, here's third and goal.
Pick it up. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Rabbit.
Now it's Herbert. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Packers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for them. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Inside.
35's the mic.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Here's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The Packers on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is third and 11.
Come off the ball hard. Mike 35. Mike 35.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Pick me up. Here we go.
Slam.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
All day, just like that. Just like it.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Check 26. Check 26.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a third and 9 situation.
Switch up.
26.
Mike 37.
Double dog. That's the way.
And we're going 36.
Rodgers now to throw. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
On first down, Rodgers. Flush to his right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Kadarius Toney, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. McCann's got it teed up. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminate it.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
You better be afraid of me. Fofo's the Mike. Mike's Fofo.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 73 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Ten's the mic.
Here's Herbert.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Going deep here for Watkins. And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. A big play there for Philly.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Check 3. Check 60 Eagles. 60.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
2nd and goal from the 1. Herbert takes it and just pops it forward. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Point after, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now a play fake. Rodgers escaping the pressure right. Rodgers sliding to a stop with a 1st down.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Watch out. Hey, alert 3.
25, check 25.
Kill.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll go down at the 28. 76 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Right there. 56. Hey, Mike. 3 buzz.
Now they try the right side here.
Uh-huh.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Check 13.
Check.
Check 9.
Out. 36.
Check 52.
Sponge.
Zoom.
Sponge. No.
49. Check 49.
Watch the twist.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I tell you what, one thing that you and I featured as a storyline was that they were facing the NFL's #1 defense coming in, and they really took it right to them.
Yeah, they didn't blink, did they? And instead of just saying to themselves, let's make sure that we minimize our mistakes and try and play a conservative-type game, they attacked right from the beginning. Said, we got to go after these guys. I think sometimes you take the #1 rated defense by surprise when you do that.
So for the Packers, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Minnesota Vikings come to town. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, it's a disappointing way to lose your first game as they drop to 10-1 now on the year. And they'll have a quick turnaround as they're back in action Thursday afternoon at around 3:30 Eastern for the traditional Thanksgiving Day game in Dallas. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.